Hope all y'all had a good Mother's Day and spent some downtime with your family and all that good stuff. So making this video as a further explanation on CBO and campaign structure. I've been getting like a ton of DMs and messages about people asking about their campaigns, if they're set up correctly. And I mean, I'd love to go through everybody's stuff, and sometimes I try and go through them and give quick pointers where I can, but there's just so much stuff it encompasses, so I figured it'd be easier. Man, this person comes by with his exhaust like it's like Tokyo Drift every night, like 3 times. I'm surprised my daughter doesn't wake up. Anyways, God, that guy's annoying. Hey, if you're watching this video, guy around the block for me, your exhaust sucks. You suck. Anyways, okay, where was I? Okay, so setting up your campaigns correctly and campaign budget optimization and blah, blah, blah. You've like heard it over and over and over. All the gurus spitting that out. Man, I swear, that's another thing. There's like countless times where I open up clients or prospects ad accounts and I start to do an audit of them, and it's just like mind-boggling of the kind of backward stuff that's going on in their accounts, especially the ones with larger spend, because there's more, I guess, leeway to do some crazy stuff that I mean, it doesn't get picked up and noticed just because there's so much activity going on. Anyways, okay, so I'm so EDD right now. Campaign budget optimization, auto placement, all that stuff I keep talking about. I'm going to walk you through the structure of a campaign. So if you open up your ad account and you look at how it's set up, it should be set up this way. So you should have, on your campaign level of your ads, you should have, a prospecting campaign that's ideally only prospecting. So this is going to be, cold traffic ads to people that have not interacted with your brand really before, or people that you're just trying to warm up a little bit more. And then you should have a retargeting campaign for people that you have hit with ads before and you're trying to further push them down your funnel. Now, the prospecting campaign, click on that. Now go to the ad set level. It's going to be your middle column or your middle tab in your ads manager. In there, you should have ad sets that are very segmented. They should be separated out possibly by age, possibly by whether or not they've engaged with your Facebook or your Instagram account. You can set that up in your audiences, and you can set up that custom audience that way. It should be people that have spent a certain amount of time, dwell time on your website. It should be people that have added a cart. It should be people that have viewed content only and not added to cart. Or, if you're doing lead generation, people that have hit your website but haven't gone to a specific page where they enter in their lead information details. And then, of course, the people that have gone to your website and they have entered in their lead information and submitted it, those people as well. So that should be your ad set level. There should be some of the ad set, so there should be some of the ad sets that are on your ad set level. Start to get like confused mentally thinking this out. So those should all be segmented, and they should all funnel into your campaign. It'd be actually right here. Your campaign. They should all funnel into your campaign. And then each one of those ad sets, you're going to want to have one video, and you're going to want to have one graphic. That's it. Keep those in each of your ad sets. Use auto placement. I know a lot of people are just like, Audience Network sucks. I haven't had much success. I mean, I haven't ever actually heard of somebody that is just doing insanely well on Audience Network. But anyways, use automatic placement. Exclude your audiences. Make sure that you're excluding people from your audiences so you don't have multiple funnels that's pulling in audiences from everywhere. You can check that in your audience overlap. My last video kind of detailed that a bit, but make sure you're segmenting out your audiences. Make sure that on the ad level, when you do your graphic and when you do your video, that it's being directed to the correct URL, and you got the specific, I think it's called UTM parameters. I forget what they call it. I feel like they call it differently. Google's UTM parameters, I believe. I think it's Facebook's a little different, URL parameters. Anyways, make sure that's separate. And then if you're using CBO and automatic placement, and you're using everything that I'm mentioning right now, and you just let it sit, provided that it's good creative, it's a well-targeted audience, the squeeze page that you're sending them to isn't just ridiculous, and it's congruent with your offer, so meaning the same thing there. You don't just send them to the website, really, unless it's like, you know, really super cold traffic. Make sure that the offer's congruent with the website. I mean, this is all basic standard stuff, but it's amazing how many people do not do this. Do all of the stuff that I'm saying, and provided that you've got a service or a product that people actually want, and you're not just, you know, trying to develop a market out really out of some unheard of product, you should do well. You should have success doing this stuff. It's not overnight success. It's success that comes after at least like 90 days of running these ads and testing it and rinse and repeat. And let me tell you something else. When you look on the, I believe it's the ad set level, you're going to see optimization events. And when the learning phase is done, and when you get out of that learning phase, your ad is optimized. That means that you should be getting the best results, usually, for the ad that you're running. If you're hitting 50 or more conversion events in a 7-day time frame, you should get out of that learning phase pretty quickly, and then hit your optimization, which is, you know, supposedly your ad's going to be running at its prime, at its best. It's giving a ton of data points to Facebook that, for them to run with and display your ads to. So that brings me to something else. If your lead cost is at like $30 per lead, and you've got one ad set that's running for that, okay, you need 50 conversion events in a 7-day time frame for that to work out for you. So 50 times 3, what is that, 1,500? Yeah, so you've got to spend $1,500 in a week on that ad in order for it to be optimized and hitting its, you know, its maximum rate. So keep that in mind. If you're not hitting your 50 conversion events in a week, you're not going to be getting your ad optimized. So if you've got a ad that's you know, getting, let's say, $6 per lead, then it would cost you $300 per week to run that ad, and you should probably be doing pretty well. If you're not doing well enough on your cost per lead that you like, you're not going to just leave it there and it's just going to continually get better and better and better. You've got to change some stuff up to get a lower lead cost, change up your ad creative, get better video, get a better message, split test it, ask your friends if your ad is good or not. Do whatever you got to do to get your ad better and more dialed in. Quit using junk off of Fiverr. You know, dear friend, I will make awesome video for business, whatever. Use some quality stuff, get connected with some quality people that do quality work, and you'll see the difference. If you're sticking ads that are just so, you know, adding to the noise of everything that's out there in everybody's news feeds, then you're just going to be a part of the noise. You're not going to stand out from the noise. You're not going to have effective marketing, which is standing out and conveying your message to a large amount of people at a good rate. You're going to have very forgetful ads. Nobody's going to remember you. So when you have your retargeting ads, you're not going to make a lot of money. You're not going to have a good return on ad spend because nobody remembers you the first time, so why would they remember you now? Your retargeting ad is more like a cold traffic prospecting ad. That sounds like a meme. So those are a couple things to make your ads a bit better that you're running. And you know, also, like what I just said, keep in mind the conversion events. It's got to be 50 per week. If you can't spend the amount that you need to, then you need to change some stuff up. You need to fix what you've got going on. You need to find some way to get a better lead cost. And that might mean going up the funnel. So if you have to go up the funnel and you've got to optimize for people that are only viewing content and they're hitting that view content pixel because that's getting more conversion events than your lead pages, or you have to optimize for add to carts instead of purchases, go up the funnel and get that lower cost in there so that you can afford to get those 50 conversion events. And I can almost promise you, you'll start to get some magic happening. And you'll be very surprised by the results when you get those 50 conversion events and you're using everything that I'm mentioning here. CBO on the campaign level, ad set level. You're going to use automatic placement. I actually have been, just to test, I've been clicking on expand interests, including automatic placement, just to see what it's doing, because Facebook's algorithm is getting really good lately, and they're really learning and picking up, and they're doing a lot of good stuff behind the scenes. You know, back in the day, like a year ago, we had to really finagle what we were doing in our placements of our ads. You know, we had to specify, you know, I only want this at mobile. I only want this to iPhone users on an iPhone 5 and above, or Android Lollipop and above, and we only want it in the news feeds of Facebook and Instagram because this is the most profitable. All the other placements were just total crap, garbage. But now, using automatic placement, it's working well, and it's working also well with the one graphic ad, one video ad. Keep the video below 15 seconds. Make sure it's quality. You can have one that's a testimonial saying something like, hey, thanks for the iPhone. Great product. I love calling my mom on it. Nana won't stop calling me. And then you've got, you know, other videos where it's just, you know, you're talking about features. If you want to do video calling and blah, blah, blah. So there's a lot of different things you can do with videos and highlight different features and aspects of your business with, but get creative with it, do everything that I'm mentioning, and you're going to get good results. I promise you. Try it, do it. Happy Mother's Day. Here's to a great work week. Signing off.